How's it going, everyone? My name is Elliot, and today I really want to speak about the addictions of trading, the dark side of trading, and sort of things you learn along the way when you lose control. I've been sort of in the markets since 2017, and I've had some really big wins and some really big losses. Currently, it just seems to be only losses, and I keep making the same mistakes, even though I know better. And lately, I've sort of just had these behaviors where I can't control myself when it comes to trading, specifically leverage trading, and it's a very slippery slope. And I guess the purpose of making these videos is really just to share insight on my experiences and the mindset you go through as also the part of you that believes in success and the potential and the wins and all the emotions that come with it. And, people talk about the emotional side and, the potentials of trading and the ability to sort of change your life. And I think that's possible. And listen, I've had some of those wins where you feel that way. And I've had a friend also that's made millions. And so there's this part of me that wants to believe that I can as well. And it's just, it's been a very difficult journey. And the reason being is because it's like you go through these emotional waves up and down, and you go through these, it's like the, if you ever seen, there's a Wall Street, and it's a psychology chart of like sort of the markets and where you're in disbelief, euphoria, all these different emotional cycles, and sort of you go through that in the whole trading scheme of things. But ultimately, it's like when I started in 2017, it was a lot easier because there was very few coins that you could invest in. And because of this, your chances of succeeding were higher because pretty much anything you put money into in the bull market, you would win. And so I think I had a lot of these really good wins, and I didn't realize how lucky I was in the timing of everything. But one thing I didn't sort of realize was the amount of energy and time that you put into it. And I don't mean time as in time that you're on the charts, but it's like the mental blocks that it sort of takes from you. And what do I mean by that? It's like, well, when you enter this game and you decide you want to get into the markets, there's I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you're entering another field of information, and that information pulls you in. And you don't think you're being pulled in because you see the excitement of it all, and it's wonderful and exciting, but ultimately it's like you're going into this other world. And when you do, man, it takes your attention. I mean, from the beginning, it sort of always captivated me, and I've always loved buying and selling items, cars, things, and I think the trading way was great because you didn't have to carry something physical to sell it. But when you start to trade and get into these markets, I guess for me, I've always sort of gone all or nothing, and that's sort of been a problem. But it's like when you get into this, you don't realize how much attention it will take away from you. So for example, you'll be into a trade, and then you'll be checking your phone 100 times a day. You'll be waking up at night seeing where portfolio's at, these huge swings back and forth with the volatility. And so you don't really think about it at the time, but your life in itself slowly becomes this virtual world, and you're in this space where you now are going to family events, but you're not really present. You're around your friends, and like you're sneaking off to the bathroom to check your phone to look at where your positions are at. You feel really good when you're up and really bad when you're down. You go through these waves of different emotions, and I guess in that position, really, if you're feeling these ways and things are happening like that, then you're probably too exposed to the market and you shouldn't be in that position or put that much money into a bet. But at the same time, there's a part of you that is after that freedom of working, or I should say exiting work to live this lifestyle that we've all been presented on YouTube and the internet, where you make a couple of bets and you make millions and you retire. But I don't think it's like that. Even my friend that's made millions, it's like I've seen his ups and downs, and really what made him good is he actually played poker for 5 years and gambled and had this whole losing addiction for a long time until he started winning. So it's like when you go into this, if you get lucky, great, but most of the time you end up giving it back. And that's been my experience. And so I find that there's a part of me that continues to be curious and interested in this, and also getting to the bottom of why I do the reckless things that I do, like going all in on something that I shouldn't. And it's like part of me just doesn't care anymore. And I think when you've been hit so many times in the ring and you've lost so many times, there's a party that just sort of almost gives up. And so I've been really trying to search what all this means, because lately I've just been in that kamikaze mode where it's like I'm in control until I'm not, and I'm aware of what I'm doing when I'm doing it, but I can't stop. That's how powerful it is. And it's like when you're aware of something and you can't control it, that's something super serious. And I guess there's a part of me that wants to overcome that, but there's a part of me thinking I should just walk away, because why I've gone 7 years at this, if I look at my portfolio, I'm down hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I've really, over the period of time, I've continued to net lose. But yet there's a part of me that's still like, hey, you can do this, you can do this. And so I'm at this really bizarre crossroads, because part of me is like, I want to quit everything. But then part of me is like, well, you've put this much experience into it. What if you can craft and critique this last part of the self of you that is losing or continues to move in this cycle? So I think it's a very challenging sort of predicament, because you're in it so far anyway. You're like, well, nothing now can make back the losses except for the wins. I have my own business where I work, and I've really used that money to fund this operation of trading in hopes of one day having the big win, or having the ability to retire or semi-retire. And it hasn't happened, and yet I've put myself further in the hole. And the bizarre thing is, it's like, well, I have a business that I enjoy and that I can make good money at, and that has the opportunity for growth and connecting with people, yet there's a part of me that still is focused on this interest of mine that, I don't know, there's a part of it there that I just want to keep figuring it out, because like whatever I've done, I've sort of figured it out and I've made it work. I'm from the US originally. I moved to Australia, bought a one-way ticket. I started my own business. I didn't think that I was ever going to do that. But there's things that when I set my mind to it, I figured out. So it's been really frustrating to sort of go through the process of where you think you are, and then you lose again and again, and you just get kicked while you're down, but yet you keep doing it to yourself. And lately I've just sort of been thinking about the emotional side of it, and how the part of this where it's like, what am I really chasing? Am I chasing the money, or am I chasing this emotional high and low? Because these are things that are subconsciously happening that you don't realize. You may feel certain things, but it's hard enough just to become aware of this stuff, and let alone understand when it's happening. So there's a lot here that you have to unpack in your own mind, and cultivating a mindset, at the same time having trading rules and strategies. And I found I've always lacked at the specific following the rules, even though I know. And it's like, I don't know. I'm at this weird crossroads because part of me just says, throw in the towel, forget about it, focus on your business 100%. Part of me is like, okay, do trading, but do swing trading only, just do dollar cost average in, play the long game, don't worry about the day trading, because I think the last 4 or 5 years I've done a lot more day trading and leverage trading where it's too tempting just to speed up the dial and to raise your risk with the idea or the dream that it's going to pay off. And you know, I really find that to be a trap because you no longer have control at that point. And man, the way that these exchanges are set up, man, they hack it. Like you look, they got the green, the red flashing. It's like you look at the homepage of Bybit or Binance or one of these things, you can see the colors and the flashes and like this whole idea to allure you into it. And then the charts are red and green, and you know, it's this bizarre thing, and it's just sort of, I don't know, like you can get into certain positions and you're in this beautiful position, you're going up, and then it comes all the way back down and hits your stop loss or potentially your liquidation, and you're out. And it's like, how? So like no matter what you do when you're leverage trading, it's like the odds are against you, and you have to have, listen, there's some people that are really good at it, but you have to have very good discipline. And during this whole trading experience, I've continued to work on my business, and this has been like nights and weekends. And so it's, you know, I'm working my ass off during the day, and then at night I'm just like giving it all back, and I'm like, what am I doing? And you know, it's for a lot of people it would ruin their life, and I would say it's ruined mine to a point, but I've never let it ruin mine, if that makes sense. I've never let it become the best of me. Even when even when I lost everything, I still have my friends, I still have my family, I still had the house I was living in, I still had a way to make money. But it's been very testing, and now I'm like, man, imagine if I would have spent that 7 years building my business, where that could have been, or the last 5 out of that 7. Imagine the time and the connection with people I would have had. So it's a very, I guess what I want to say is when you get into this game, it's going to take a part of you in a way that you may or may not know. And part of it is your attention, and where you put your energy, you put your attention. So the more you focus on it, the more potential. Listen, there's ways to manifest things. I've manifested $10,000 in a weekend. I knew I needed to lay on that couch and figure out trades, and I literally needed $10,000 by that Monday, and I did it from the Friday to the Monday. There's days I made $50,000 in a day, and I lost it all in the same day because I could not help myself from going back in. That's how strong the pull is. And you're like, wait a second, dude, that's insane. I was like, I know, because the emotional swings were so high, I couldn't explain it. Higher than a drug or whatever else. It's just beyond imagining. So when you get hooked on these sort of feelings, it's like you really got to decompress from that. And when you do trade also, if you get off the charts, it can take a couple of days to come down from that being in that moment. And so if you're a pro trader, a disciplined trader, and like you are, honed into the process, and maybe you don't struggle with this because you have your strategy and you're non-emotional, but man, I don't know what it is for me. I mean, I'm full of the rules, but it's like I'm great for a couple of days, and then it's just, I don't know, it overtakes you. So you have to be very careful. So I really wanted to make this video just to sort of share some insight of what you can feel like going through this game, and you have to be very careful. And I don't know if I'd recommend it to anyone because it's soul destroying. But at the same time, I find myself at the crossroads, and it's like, I've been here before many times where I think I should just quit. But part of me is like, well, you're in the bull run, we got to make it happen. It's the time now. But it's like, it's this really weird paradigm. And I thought I wanted to just make a video just to share sort of what I'm going through. And maybe there's others out there that feel the same way, or that maybe you're thinking about getting into trading, or that that want to know more of like what it's like on a day-to-day basis. If you guys are interested, and more of this sort of talk, please leave comments, because this is just a one-off video that I've decided to make. And if there is, let me know any questions, and I would like to unpack some different stuff, because there's a lot of layers here, from how to decondition your mindset, the meditation side to calm your nervous system because it gets out of whack, from the sleep deprivation that you'll feel, the lows where you feel worthless, to then coming back and getting back on track, to how you want to trade. There's so many layers to this, and things you have to watch out for. People, I've tried to save a lot of people from potential scams and other things, and I think it's important that we share and that we're here for each other, because this is a game where people are not told about this sort of stuff. You're not, the story isn't about sharing the honesty and the truth. So I think it's important that we're here for each other, and we can engage and go through and talk about our struggles together, because it's super important. And if you guys want to hear more or thoughts, and please comment down below. I would love to hear from you, and I hope you're doing well, and stay safe. We'll talk soon.